Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be laddering on my main account Misery Game, the channel's namesake. Today I'm going to be using some RMT teams from the Smogon forums. This is one that I found on my birthday that I've been using, on and off for a couple of days. This has been made by Hovelisa. It's performed quite well. The only thing that I've changed is this Ferrothorn set. So, as you can see, it's Stealth Rock, Spikes, Leech Seed and Power Whip, but I found myself getting walled by things that I should have been able to take out, like Swampert and Gastrodon. So let's have a look. As you can see here, I've changed Spikes to Power Whip, because Tapu Fini has got Defog, and sometimes Defog in a way, things like Toxic Spikes and Opponent Spikes is more important than having my own up. So I feel like just having that little bit of extra chip, just a little bit there in the form of Stealth Rock is adequate. So without further ado, let's just jump into it. If you do want to find any RMT teams, you want to go into Smogon forums here. Just search for SMOU teams. So we've got ourselves a pretty standard Trick Room team. Very scary actually. I've faced this one quite a few times. But I think I've actually faced this with this team here. So the best lead to go would be, I think it would be Rotom, as he leads off with Carbink. So I'm going to chuck away my Twist Scarf, first order of business, nice and easy. And then once he is, because Trick Room is very low priority, and let me just pop that timer on. Oh, he's already got it on. Yeah, first order of business is to make myself kind of a bit slower. I'm still not going to outspeed anything on the Trick Room. Ooh. Well, that's quite nice. Under Trick, you can only do Stealth Rock, so that's not too bad. I'm going to Volt Switch here as he goes into Cresselia. I'm going to go Bishop here, and I'm going to go for a knockoff. His best switch would probably be either Carbink itself or Mawile. If it is Intimidate Mawile, I'm quite good. So I'm going to go for, I might even go for Iron Head, because it does do neutral damage to both. Well, it does neutral damage to Mawile. Okay, I'm going to go for Iron Head here. I think he may be too scared to go Mawile on this because, again, I've got Defiance. I don't think I've ever seen a Bishop that doesn't run Defiant, and Carbink should just drop to an Iron Head. Oof, I got that play very wrong. It's unfortunate, as I do get to destroy Marowak, so that's always happy. So he goes Crawdaunt. My next best thing is to go into... Do I go Landorus into Ferrothorn, or do I go Ferrothorn into Landorus? I'm going to go Ferrothorn here, as he goes Crabhammer. He's probably going to go for something else, so I'm going to go Landorus here just to burn some Trick Room turns. So he goes Knockoff. And I'll go back into Ferrothorn here just to maximise. Let me think. He's either going to take himself out or I'm going to get a Leech Seed off. As he takes himself out, that's not bad. So he's left with 3 potential Trick Room setters, which is quite scary actually. Let me see. I feel like my best bet is to go into... I'm going to go back into Bishop here. So he goes Carbink. Now he is Scarfed, but a Scarf Trick Room. So I'm going to go for Iron Head here, just expecting him to stay in and try to get Trick Room up. Although with Trick Room rather being only 5 turns, he's going to have to play around this quite nicely. So I feel like he may switch into Cresselia as I bring him down to Study. Hopefully I can get a flinch. Nope, he does get Trick Room up. Let me see, what's his switch? He's probably going to sacrifice Carbink here, just to avoid any damage on his main sweepers. Although if he does, he risks taking Trick Room off. I'm actually going to go for Rotom here. as he does stay in. That's perfect. So I'm going to go for Volt Switch here. See, his best play probably was to stay in and sacrifice Carbink, because you don't want to waste your turns. But at the same time, having been predicted, he's just wasted that turn and he's wasted that Pokemon. So it's a way Trick Rotom is very good at disrupting lead Pokemon such as Hippowdon and well, Carbink here. I feel like he's still going to stay in because Rotom was already choiced. It's not going to be set up. As he does forfeit, that's good. So I can't say GG's already left. I'm actually getting some good points with this team. Maybe I can make it into the 1800s one day. Let me see. Let's pop onto my rank. So I'm at 1371 right now. And this is 1390, even better. So it's been a while since I've been into the 1400s. So let's see if I can find another one. Keep the streak going. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've seen this team before. He's double terrain, as you can see, but I think he's electric terrain. He may even be a Misty Seed actually, because that would benefit him more. Although he can still be... Yeah, so it's definitely electric seed. So... I don't think he's going to burn his Screen Cocoa right off the bat. I think he's going to go for something like Landorus. If he does go Landorus, I am going to... I'm going to lead Bishop. Hold on, let's have a quick look. Let's have a quick look at Bishop +2, or +1 rather, versus Landorus. Let's assume it's Scarf. Sucker Punch as a chance to one-hit KO. 50% chance. Okay, as he leads Coco. So I'm going to go straight for the Iron Head. Let me think. He's probably going to Volt Switch into something. That is, if he's not screens. If he is screens, obviously he's going to go for Reflect first. It's good to have Landorus in the back. Ooh, he just destroys me. Okay, I'm going to go Mega Medicham rather. I'm going to go Fake Out into Bullet Punch if he decides to stay in. I see he goes for Landorus. It's not Rocky Helmet, so it's good information. I'm going to go into my own Landorus, although he's probably expecting that. But yeah, Landorus is my best bet. Although I could go into Rotom here. Although I don't want to take a Stone Edge, but it's not going to Stone Edge and make a Medicham. Especially considering I may have Ice Punch. Although the fact that I haven't clicked already has probably alluded to that fact. He may even be scouting, so if he's going to take an Ice Punch, he's going to go into Tapu Fini. So I'm going to go Psycho Kite here. Perfect. So I do predict that, but it doesn't really do too much. I'm going to go Rotom here and Trick. Although if I do go Rotom, let me see, he's going to go Moonblast. No, he doubles that into Lando. That's perfect. I'm going to go HP Ice if he does outspeed. Just goes to show that he is Scarfed. But the fact that I did predict the... Although he may take that I don't have Ice Punch, because sometimes it's far too valuable to take out Landorus. So it's done a nice amount of damage. I feel like he's going to go back into Tapu Fini here. Yeah, I'm going Tapu Fini here. As he goes into Kyurem, which is not the best matchup for me, I'm not going to lie. Now, do I go for damage or do I go for defog here? I'm going to go for damage because this Kyurem is far too scary. I'm going to Ferrothorn here. I don't think he sees, although actually I'm going to defog here because I think he may predict the... yeah. Sub-Zero Slammer still takes me out with a critical hit. I don't know if the crit matters. Let's have a quick look actually. Let's have a quick look. So we go Tapu Fini. No, that's Rotom. Tapu Fini. We go Kyurem Black. Let's say doubles, as you can see. So Fusion Bolt did do about 80%, and ISPMZ did between 26 and 31, so that was more or less a guaranteed KO anyway. So I'm going to go Medicham here. I'm not going to click Fake Out, I'm just going to go straight for... Actually, I'm going to Fake Out. I don't need to reveal Bullet Punch too early. If he does stay in, I do Fake Out into Bullet Punch. Lovely. Perfect. So that's he's already burned his Z, so that's not really too imperative to get him out, but it's still a big hitter. I feel like his next move is probably going to Tapu Koko, because that way you can actually get up his screens. It's interesting, going straight for Hulucha. I'll go for Psycho Cut here, because Acrobatics without burning the berry is useless, as you can see. Very questionable on my opponent's part. Maybe he thought it'd force me out. So Scizor here. We see, it's probably going to go straight for... I'm going to go HJK because I don't want him set up on me. As he does go Bullet Punch. That's fine by me. I go Ferrothorn, I go Leech Seed, so whatever comes in. Possibly Landorus, taking a bit of chip, give me a bit of recovery. I did want to go for my Rotom, but I feel like the Tapu Fini switch is obvious, and I'll probably get that wrong as he goes into Landorus. So I'm going to get my own Stealth Rock up. Ooh. I wasn't expecting a taunt, but I should have done because every Tapu Fini I see has taunt on it. So he goes Scizor, and this is where he sets up. But I am just going to click Overheats. I am Scarfed. I've not revealed that yet, unless of course he's got investment in his Landorus. I feel like it might be best for me to... let me see, if I Overheat, misplay, he goes into Tapu Fini, I go into Ferrothorn, and then back into Rotom. Perfect. So I get rid of that massive threat. Unfortunately, I'm weakened, so I'm going to have to switch out. If he goes into Fini, I'm just going to go into the Landorus and burn it. And then after that, unless he's HP Fire or something on his Tapu Koko. That might be Specs actually. If he clicks Dazzling Gloom, then he's probably Specs. Despite the fact that Assault Vest is not really going to take it too well. I'm going to go Ferrothorn here, as he goes U-turn. Okay, so that's where the Fini comes out. I've already revealed Power Whip. So he goes Landorus, okay. That's fine. Let me see, he's revealed Stealth Rock, so it's probably not Scarfed. Let's get some good damage off of me. He's probably expecting to switch into either of my two Pokemon, so he might actually go for Stone Edge. If this does pay off for him, then obviously it's not very good for me. I'm just going to click Rocks. Let me see, 72%, 54. So the chip is always welcome. I might even Leech Seed again. Lovely. So I'm going to go for Rotom here because I don't think, unless he goes straight for the Hydro Pump expecting the Rotom, I don't think he'll expect the Rotom play. Lovely, so he goes for Defog. Gets rid of the things on my side. See, if here I might actually go for Trick because Tapu Fini. See, Landorus is at 25%. Let me see, what did Landorus do? I'm just going to Volt Switch here. As he does go Landorus. Unfortunate because my own Landorus doesn't really do too much to him. Hold on. All that, all of that speculation over it being Scarf, it's been showing me leftovers this entire time. So as he goes U-turn, he goes into Tapu Fini. Tapu Koko, he must be confident. So I'm going to go for a knockoff here. Or I'm going to go for Stone Edge. Oof. That's HP Ice. Yeah. So that's HP Ice. That's probably Specs as well. So they normally Specs runs Volt Switch. So I'm going to go for Leech Seed here. Because Tapu Koko definitely outspeeds. Whatever switches in definitely outspeeds. So if I can get some HP back on Rotom, I might actually be able to do something. Have I revealed him power? I have. That's what done the main damage to Landorus in the first place. So he's opting just to go for damage here. So that's perfect, I can go for Stealth Rock on my own. So he goes Tapu Fini. Power Whip should do some damage, providing it hits. There we go. He's probably going to bring out Landorus again. As he does. Go for Power Whip here. Lovely. Oh, as I do miss, which is lovely in its own right. So look, 34%. He's probably going to expect my Rotom to come in, so I'm going to... maybe not. Let me see, Tapu Koko's at 12%, so I'm just going to hit HPS. No reason not to. That's GG, man. So Rotom after coming out should be down to about 0%. Yeah, so GG. Let's see. 17 minutes. I'll go for one more. So I'm 2 for 2. I should have broken 1400 at this point. Oh, we'll never know. Oh, let me see. It's got Mega Lopunny. No one ever runs normal Lopunny. It's looking like... if that screens Koko, that's going to be Z's to break Victini. I think that's defensive Garchomp. I think the best anti-lead for him would probably be for Rotom. I'm going to lead Bishop, just because Rotom probably goes for the Will-O-Wisp. So I go Tapu Fini. As he did go for the Will-O-Wisp. I'm going to go back out into Bishop, as he Volt Switches into possibly Garchomp. So he goes Victini. I'm actually going to knock off... oh, no. That looks like a Scarf set then. So he's definitely going to switch. I'm going to go Landorus here, and then going to knock off. So he does go Rotom. Knock off his leftovers, so it's a defensive set. See, Hydro Pumps me. Go Ferrothorn here. I'm going to go Leech Seed. I'm going to click Leech Seed again. I don't see him going into Tangrowth here. Perfect. Let's see, here comes Rotom. As he does predict that goes U-turn, which is unfortunate. I feel like I can play a bit too aggressively, so I might need to rein it in a little bit. So I'll get some damage here with the Fake Outs. So he goes HJK, misses, which is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Then I'm going to go Tapu Fini here. He's not very happy about the 8% chance. I'm going to click Calm Mind here as he goes Tapu Koko. I feel like Volt Switch might be incoming. So I'm going to click Hydro Pump as he does go straight up Thunderbolts. That does quite a lot. I feel like that might be Scarf, so there we go. Let me see, what's the answer to Tapu Koko? Rotom's at 31%, so I'm going to go Stone Edge here. It's a good mid ground against, Tangrowth, Victini. I'm actually going to click U-turn, as he does his own U-turn, so it's not bad. So I'm going to click Trick here, just to ruin his Tangrowth. I feel like that might be Assault Vest, as he goes Victini. We're both Scarfed, so he's going to outspeed me. Here comes a Volt Switch. As he's going for Zen Headbutts, that's not too bad. So I'm going to Mega Evolve and click Fake Outs. He's probably going to come into Garchomp. Nope, he goes into Tangrowth. I'm going to risk the high jump kick. He's not Rocky Helmet, so he's max special defense, or max HP at least. So he goes for his own. Ferrothorn again. Lovely. Sorry, man. Let me think. I feel like this might be a U-turn coming in. Yeah, fair play. Let me see. What is the best move for him? I feel like Volt Switch for positioning. If he does go V-Create, I think that is a physical move. So at the very least I'll get some chip that I can fake out into Bullet Punch. Tapu Fini's not doing too much for me, especially if Garchomp does have Poison Jab, but I should have stayed in. The only reason I didn't is because, I didn't do it last time. I feel like Landorus is too obvious, so I'm going to go Rotom him. Wow, Roost, okay. Let me see, if he does U-turn, he's probably going to U-turn into Garchomp. I don't want to trick. So if he does take him out, that's not bad. Ferrothorn here. I'm going to go Landorus. Shoot Earthquake. Here you go Physical Attack. I'm just going to Leech Seed here. Perfect. Let's have a Finny. So Stealth Rocks, it's not bad. Click Moonblast just for some damage because this thing is quite scary. Take a Stone Edge. Go Fake Outs into Landorus here. Click U-turn. Lovely. That's been shown to have been leftovers. So I'm going to fake out this Rotom. I was quite worried that I was going to lose this, but I feel like I may be in good stead right now. Now Ferrothorn's pretty much dead and he's burnt, so I'm going to sacrifice Ferrothorn here. Oh, I get the double. I'm going to go Leech Seed, as he does take himself out. And Hidden Power Ice should take him out. Lovely. Okay, so that's 3 consecutive games, 3 very successful ones. So let's have a look at my rating. 1499 I think was from the last one. I'll check in a sec. So yeah, what I'm going to do is at some point soon, I'm going to give this guy a quick rundown of how I've experienced his team. I definitely feel that I could get into the high, or get onto the at the very least with this team. So I'll give him some some words of what I've done. Power Whip definitely didn't help me too much in this game. In this video, here we go, 1429, not too bad. But I feel like if I'd played it properly, Power Whip would have been a lot more useful than Spikes, especially considering the amount of times I've defaulted the rocks and stuff like that away. So yeah, thank you for watching. Enjoy. Have a nice day.